Hello, welcome to this update for the Western Pacific and Asia. So the big things here are this new tropical depression near Guam there. They'll bring a lot of heavy rain there, potential track towards Eastern Asia. And there's this new system true at a medium chance of development, bringing some more rain to China, eventually the Koreas. And that big low pressure in India with a lot of heavy rain and storms there. But also we have still those storms in Myanmar and a lot of heavy rain there. So all those things to monitor. So first we have this new system there near Guam, the Mariana Islands. Alright, some gusty winds there in some areas, and then the European shows are leaving there, but still some gusty winds until Wednesday and Thursday, and then it leaves there, starts getting more organized, and the European has this feature going towards the southern islands of Japan, like Okinawa, Amami, and those areas. So if you are there, you gotta watch too. Then it has this going and actually strengthening after it passes Japan and going to eastern China as a typhoon there. So this is just one run, and it's a pretty far out forecast, and it will change a dozen times, but just to show you what's kind of happening. So the GFS, it also has the system there, the Mariana Islands, some gusty winds are right there, and a lot of heavy rainfall, and then it has this continuing there, kind of strengthening, and also going towards those islands of Japan there. So if you are there, keep a close eye on this. Then it has going as a typhoon there, maybe towards near Shanghai and towards China there. So we gotta monitor this very closely. There's also the icon. It has the system there, the Mariana Islands, a little bit weaker, but if it eventually goes there, tries to get itself together, but goes as a weaker system towards the islands there, maybe it dissipates. So the icon's not very excited, but this is already a threat for the Mariana Islands with the rain, potential threat to Japan and China. So let's see the rainfall just in the next 2 days. So just in the next 2 days, the European model already has more than 172 millimeters, 135 in San Jose, 108 in Guam. So just in the next 2 days, so please be careful. This system is bringing a lot of heavy rain there. There might be flooding and stuff, so please be careful. Then later, if I put this to the next 5 days, so in the next 5 days, the European model has more than 234 millimeters in Guam and San Jose 233. So a lot of heavy rain, all in the next 5 days there for Guam and the Mariana Islands. So please be careful if you are in those areas. This will be a concerning situation. Might be flooding, and I can show you here on the map. So there's already a lot of heavy rain there. This is the current map there, shows the system spinning there, a lot of heavy rain already there. It keeps going, affecting Guam, San Jose, tomorrow and to Thursday. A lot of storms, maybe some stronger thunderstorms, some more heavy downpours, so please be careful. But it continues, like the system will be all the way up there, and still like Friday into Saturday still shows a lot of passing storms by Guam there. So even after this system is in Japan, there'll still be all this leftover moisture there around Guam, still causing some more heavy rain problems. So please be careful throughout this week there. There's the GFS too. Next 5 days, it also shows more than 300 millimeters in Guam, San Jose like 261. So this will be a concerning situation there. So this might cause flooding and some problems in many areas. So as you can see here on the map, there's the system now. Some very heavy rain in San Jose near Guam already happening, so please stay safe. Then the system heads north, brings some more heavy rain to the rest of the islands. But even after the system is almost to Japan, there's some more heavy rain and moisture lingering around Guam. So this is like Friday, shows a lot of heavy rain and thunderstorms still near Mariana Islands, Guam, those areas. So that moisture continues there well into next week. So please be careful there during these days of heavy rain. And further south in Palau, parts of western Micronesia, also shows more than 100 millimeters in Palau next 5 days, 200 millimeters further east in Micronesia. So please be careful around those areas too, because there's like this belt of heavy rain affecting all those areas. Some other areas of Micronesia are quite fine, just some passing storms, but near Palau and some areas there, it might get heavy. So let's see. This is the GFS, and the European also has like some 84 millimeters there. Around Colonia, some 160 millimeters. So please be careful there. Shows around Micronesia, so 49, 50 millimeters of some storms too. So be careful if you're in any of those areas. So here's the image. There's already a lot of thunderstorms in Palau and western Micronesia, the Philippines, and this moisture continues. Some periods of heavy rain in the Philippines, Thursday through Friday, especially like continue through this week. More heavy rain spots in the Philippines in this weekend, near Palau and some other islands there. And it continues just like next Sunday, still some heavy rain in the Philippines. And the worst is north of Palau, but it keeps showing some more storms there still. Then it eventually shows this big blob of moisture trying to get organized. By later next week we gotta watch as well. So please be careful during the next few days in the Philippines, in Palau, parts of Micronesia and Guam there, the islands. The GFS is also similar thing, shows the rains there around Palau, some other areas very heavy. In the Philippines, very heavy periods of rain as well, so stay safe there during this week. But these forecasts change all the time. These are just some model runs, but you get the general idea. There will be a lot of heavy rain. So some spots in the Philippines next 5 days, the European has like 400 millimeters, around 300 millimeters, 100, 200 millimeters for most of the central Philippines. So please be careful there. Some spots in the southern Philippines might get more as well. Further north, some 90, 50 millimeters, nothing crazy. The worst of the heavy rain will be in the central Philippines. Some more islands there, so stay safe, and also some islands in the South China Sea might have some heavier storms, so stay safe there. And in some other areas, so in the next 5 days already shows around Amami more than 180 millimeters from this potential tropical system coming. So if you're there, monitor this very closely. There will be very gusty winds as well, and show some storm systems in China, some more storms, and going all the way to North Korea and South Korea next 5 days. So be careful there too. And let's see, it's a little bit far out to determine exact wind gusts from these systems there, but the track here already has like a typhoon passing around Naha with some 170 sustained winds kilometers per hour. So there'll be some damaging winds there too. So be careful. They even have this getting to a strong typhoon there in the East China Sea. So we'll monitor for that as well. So stay safe there. Some are passing fronts in Japan, some storms in the south, and some more areas. So generally some more rain around there. So for example, now it shows some storms in the southern islands there, and some are passing fronts and some storms from time to time, and especially a system from Korea Saturday into Sunday there. So be aware. Now in some other areas in the rest of Southeast Asia, we have a lot of heavy rain coming towards Thailand and Cambodia and Laos as well. The Europeans show more than 150 millimeters around Laos, Thailand, especially northern Cambodia, parts of Vietnam, and the coast of Cambodia more than 170 millimeters as well. So there might be a lot of heavy rain next 5 days there. GFS shows much less than the European, only around 90 millimeters, but also shows some heavier showers and storms. And the icon has around 111 millimeters, 100 millimeters in some areas, also less than the European, but maybe some periods of heavy rain and thunderstorms near Cambodia, Thailand, and Laos, and some parts of Vietnam as well, still showing some heavy rain, and central to southern Vietnam as well. So be careful there. And the European model has like those storms in Laos, Cambodia, some more periods of heavy storms near Vietnam and Cambodia for this week, especially for Thailand. Going through Laos, there's some more heavier thunderstorms on Thursday and throughout the other days too, so be aware there. And might have some storms from time to time in Malaysia, but nothing crazy. Just some passing tropical showers and maybe some storms, but nothing crazy. It's a little bit drier further south in Indonesia, but there might be some showers as well, mainly in eastern Indonesia there. So let's see, but might get some more in Malaysia near Brunei. So, but something interesting because let's see, the GFS is showing like in the Philippines as close, similar to the European, like 300 millimeters or 100. So because I didn't show you the GFS for this, so be aware there of the very heavy rains. And let's see what else the GFS has. It has the system in the Bay of Bengal and northern India, so showing like northern India more than 200 millimeters for northern India, further south into India 100-200 millimeters, central northern India, and New Delhi potentially 100 millimeters, so be aware there. So a lot of heavy rain coming. This is just the GFS. The European for there, it has some spots in northern India, more than 500 millimeters in northern India next 5 days, so like 200, 100 near Nepal as well, some 200. So this will be a concerning situation for flooding there in northern India, so please be careful. And around Myanmar, Bangladesh also have a lot of heavy rain, some lingering moisture there, so please be careful. Might be some spots of flooding from Myanmar, Bangladesh there, and northeastern India, so please be careful. This is the Euro. The GFS has also this scenario, but further south through western Myanmar, southern Bangladesh, and northeastern India. Some very big rains, but be careful. The icon has even more in Bangladesh, so the icon has like 500 millimeters in Bangladesh next 5 days, 200 in other areas of Bangladesh, so in northeastern India as well. So be careful for Bangladesh, northeastern India. Will be a lot of heavy rains because of the remnants of Typhoon Yagi still there in Myanmar, so be careful with the heavy downpours there from this. Then this keeps going, starts to affect northeastern India, Bangladesh. So like Thursday, right, some heavy rain Bangladesh, especially Thursday into Friday, some very heavy rain near Myanmar, Bangladesh, and northeastern India, and this cyclone keeps spinning there. Still some heavy rain near Bangladesh and India by Sunday. Then the system moves further into India there later. Still some heavier storms and some other moisture throughout Southeast Asia. So please be careful there. There will be some dangerous rains from this system. There's this other system now in central India. He will keep going there, bring some very heavy storms through northern India, southern Nepal. So be careful for central northern India there as that system progresses. Some very heavy rains too, and some snow in Tibet and some other areas. So be careful. Let's see if there are any more areas of interest. Show some rain in southern Mongolia, some systems through China, Russia, Mongolia there, and more rain throughout eastern Russia and some areas, but nothing crazy there. So just be aware. Snow next 5 days, mainly through Siberia and Russia there, some more snow in higher mountains of Tibet and through Mongolia there and Russia, some other areas. But the rain is the main threat there in southeastern Asia. Let's see, the wind gusts still shows like some gusty winds in Russia because of some systems there. Then keep showing there. Let's see, and also near Palau in the Philippines. From the tails of that system, I have some gusty winds the South China Sea as well. So be aware near the Bay of Bengal, some occasional gusty winds, and that typhoon there in the islands, of course. So even some systems next week in Mongolia on Sunday, but this forecast always changes, so you never know. But be aware. For now, just stay safe from the heavy storms in India, in Southeast Asia there, in the Philippines, in Palau, in Guam, those areas, and be monitoring this typhoon if you are in southern islands of Japan there. And stay safe, bye.